The most embarrassing moments in school. Have you ever had such an embarrassing moment that you still think about it years later? We all did, after doing these embarrassing things. Handshakes are the first thing that some guys do to greet each other, and it's also the first opportunity to absolutely mess up. There are some kids that never miss, or always can get that crispy clap when they greet each other. And then you have me. I can't even recall how many times I fumbled a handshake, and our hands look like failed origami. Like, what am I even doing? This is why I just bro fist now. There's nothing more cringe than an unfunny joke, as you not only get the most disappointed stares you'll ever get in your lifetime, quite literally everyone has left without actually leaving, as everyone just checks out. Bad class clowns are the worst offender of this, as I remember every time when they used to open their mouth, I just wanted to leave entirely, but some reason why, I was always forced to sit right next to them. Because of the terrible jokes you just told, you just open yourself to the most brutal roasting session you'll ever experience in your life. And there's nothing you can do about it. And they will go after everything about you. And I do mean everything. Not one thing won't be pointed out. But I remember the worst roasting session guys would get is when the barber messes up the taper or fade, or going completely bald. Like, don't teachers say they care about you, but then force you to take off your hood or beanie, which is your only protection? Failing at risk. Don't do this. Remember the kid who I mentioned in the types of kids in high school video I made? He claimed that he could get girls, but when he tried, he would always get purely rejected in the worst way possible, as the girl he liked threw his chocolate out in the garbage. Shoot your shot? Yes, but please do me a favor and make sure you guys are at least on a talking basis before absolutely embarrassing yourself and giving us third hand embarrassment. Getting your house called in real time. I remember this happened back in 8th grade, where my teacher was fed up with one of the students because he wouldn't stop talking, that she just called his house in front of everyone and put his mom on speaker, and everyone in the class began laughing, as when he looked at the guy, you could just see him die inside. Dude was more paralyzed than a deer looking at the oncoming car. But the most embarrassing school moment that I could remember was one day back in 9th grade, as all of us were in the auditorium and we were having one of those bad PSAs, and one of our teachers selected a few students to act out something, and everything is going as you expect. Until two kids, they're great friends, they started playing around and one of them roasted the other, but the kid who was getting roasted didn't remember that he had the microphone in his hand, and then said, "Please, pause." I'll let you guess the word that he said. That definitely doesn't end with an A and has two G's, but what followed that was astronomical. The whole auditorium erupted into the loudest laughter, while you could just see the look on his face, as you saw the kid just recoil back due to what he just said, as some of the teachers tried to calm us down. We never had a PSA ever again for the rest of the year. What was the most embarrassing moment you remembered that happened in school? And tell me what you'd like to see next. Remember to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time in the sanctuary.